What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Kid Cave Podcast, the podcast that's for kids who love sports, that want to know a little bit more about sports and have fun with sports. Dan, that's Hutson, the birthday boy over there who turns 30 today.
No.
21.
No.
18.
No.
72.
No.
How old?
8.
8? All right. Well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
That's all you have to say is thanks. Thanks. So, we on this episode are going to talk. Hudson's got more trivia at the back end, like he usually does, and it sounds like it's all Brewers related. He's got his Brewers William Contreras jersey on. I've got my Brewers hoodie and hat on. So we'll get to that. We're going to draw another player out of a hat. These are players that Hutson came up with all by himself. We randomly draw them, and whatever we pick, we kind of do a little bit of a background biography talk on them. But we're going to begin talking some fun facts that you may not have known about Major League Baseball. So to start it off with, Hutson went to his first Major League Baseball game this past weekend. It was Brewers Twins, and the Brewers won, which was awesome. We got to see that. It was hot, but you also got your first ball. You got your first Major League Baseball there. So fun facts. How many baseballs are used in a season? On average, per game.
Okay.
How many baseballs are used per game?
So, per game first, and then we'll do season?
Yep.
All right. So, about 96 to 120 balls used per game.
You are exactly right. That is according to The Athletic. Typical MLB game uses between 96 and 120 baseballs. That's nuts. That's crazy. So if we did the math, you're talking about 900,000 baseballs are used every single year. Like if a baseball is taken out of play, it can't be brought back in. It's crazy. So think about all those foul balls and such, and you got one of those. So that's a crazy number. How about a couple other fun facts when it's regarding the baseball? How long does a Major League Baseball typically last in terms of the number of pitches?
6 to 7 pitches.
You're right, because according to MLB.com, an MLB baseball lasts about 6 to 7 pitches, whether it's due to a ball going out of the park, getting dirty or damaged. It has been said that a single Major League Baseball only lasts 6 to 7 pitches. Interestingly enough, it is also said that a typical game goes through 5 to 6 dozen balls, though a single club must have 90 on hand. So every team's got to have 90 baseballs on hand. Another fun fact when it comes to baseballs. They're rubbed in what, Hutson?
Mud.
Mud, but not just any type of mud, right? Is it a secret type of mud?
Yes, it's a secret type of mud in a secret location in New Jersey.
You're right. This is a fact again from MLB.com. Every MLB ball is covered in mud from a secret location in New Jersey. The mud is called Lena Blackburn baseball rubbing mud. It allows pitchers to have a better grip on the balls. Before this mud, baseballs were rubbed in water and dirt and sometimes tobacco juice and shoe polish. So whoever has that mud, that's a secret type of mud, and they're probably making a lot of money, I would imagine, too. So a couple other fun facts. Did you know about the ground rule triple? We've heard about ground rule double. What's a ground rule double?
If a player hits the ball and the ball bounces over the fence, it's an automatic double.
Yep, ground rule double. So there is a ground rule triple. A ground rule triple is possible as well. This occurs when a player attempts to use his hat to stop a ball on the ground or in the air. Using a hat is a penalty of 3 bases to both the batter and the runners on base. And this actually kind of came up earlier in the season. It wasn't called, but a lot of people thought it should have been called in the Brewers and Yankees series to begin the series, because after watching kind of some replays, a lot of people thought Trent Grisham, former Brewer, but he is a center fielder, outfielder for the Yankees. A lot of people looked and noticed that it looked like he used his hat to stop a ball, so it should have been a ground rule triple. So, one more fun fact. How about this? There's trades, right?
Mhm.
Trades in baseball. It means you trade a player for a player, or for baseball, you could trade for money or a draft pick and such.
Mhm.
How about a whole team? 1957, the Dodgers and the Cubs conducted a huge trade. Just how big? They traded their entire minor league teams.
What?
Yeah. As the Dodgers were preparing to move west and the Cubs were wanting a change, both teams decided to spice things up and traded their entire 25-man minor league roster. That's nuts. A whole team? A whole team. How crazy is that? So those are just some fun nuggets.
Mhm.
Some fun nuggets when it comes to baseball. So, all right, I'm going to give you my hat. You put the names in. Do you want me to draw, or are you going to draw?
I'm gonna draw.
Okay, so why don't you put them in the hat, and then I'll hold the hat, and then you draw. Okay? Or are you just going to hold it all?
Yeah.
Shake it up, though.
I know.
No playing favorites, dude. All right. Make sure you're by the mic, though, when you're talking. Who do you got?
Oh no, we did this one person last time. Mookie Betts.
Well, why did you keep them in there
I
then?
didn't. Now I have to reshuffle. All right.
Make sure you're talking in the mic there, big guy.
Yeah, William Contreras.
All weird how it's William Contreras and what? You're wearing William Contreras' jersey and it's your birthday. And I feel there's a conspiracy theory going on. Did you purposely pick William Contreras? Can I have my hat back, please?
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. So William Contreras, he was born. You want to know when his birthday is?
When?
Day before Christmas, Christmas Eve. So he's got a
What?
he's got a Christmas birthday.
Well, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So he has a brother in the major leagues, Wilson Contreras, who long time with the Cubbies. He's with the Cardinals right now. He was also a catcher, but now he's first base. Typically, William is younger than Wilson Contreras. Venezuelan professional baseball player. He originally signed with the Braves organization in 2015, and he made his major league debut on opening day in 2020. And he was a member of the 2021 World Series champions and was named an all-star with the Braves as a DH in 2022. Braves traded Contreras to the Brewers after that 2022 season. And since then, he's won Silver Slugger. He's been named to an all-star game. He's a pretty darn good catcher.
He's won 2 Silver Sluggers.
Yep. He's won 2 Silver Sluggers in 2023 and 2024. Was actually all Major League Baseball first team in 2024. And as we mentioned, too, an all-star twice now. Once with the Brewers, once with the Braves. So also MLB.com did this past offseason. They did a top 10 players for certain categories, okay, for certain positions.
I know what Contreras' rank is.
What was Contreras' rank?
For catcher, William Contreras is number 1.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
You sure about that?
Yes.
All right. You're exactly right. So William Contreras was number 1 on that list. So he is a very good offensive catcher. He has gotten a lot better. When he was first brought in to the Brewers, there was some talk about his defensive skills. He is definitely sure. And I think, too, when it comes to the catching position, that a lot of people don't factor in a whole lot about is they've got to manage the pitchers too, right? You know, they got to do the calls and stuff. And sometimes they'll look at the dugout, see what the call and that, but they got to manage that pitcher out there too. And what do the Brewers have? They have a lot of younger pitchers, right? And he's really busy with that and helping them out. But he has been a fantastic catcher he was obviously a very good hitter to be the all-star for the Braves, to be the designated hitter. But he has been a really, really, really good player for the Brewers these last couple of years too. So why is he your favorite player? Do you have a reason why, or do you just like how he plays?
I don't really have a reason.
Just yeah, that happens to all. We don't really have a specific reason, but the dude wants to play all the time too.
Mhm.
Like he's playing with a broken finger on his catching hand. Think about that. When he's got to go catch like Mizorowski, who throws over 100 miles per hour, Trevor McGill, Abner Uribe, he's got to catch those with a broken finger and then batting. He's a right-handed batter, so his left hand's on the bottom, right? You're holding kind of the knob down there. That's a lot. That's a lot of pressure, and he still plays through that. That's insane. Insane that Contreras is still playing, but he loves to play every single day. Just looking back at how many games he has played throughout his career here. What are you doing over there, man? You having issues with your jersey? What are you doing?
I have an itch.
Oh, you got an itch? Okay. But you look at the amount of games he played. So far this year, he has played 75 out of 81 games, 155 last year, 141 the year prior. So this is his third year with the Brewers. He has almost played every single game with the Brewers. And at that catching position, that's pretty darn impressive.
Mhm.
So Contreras still pretty darn young, too. As we mentioned, his birthday's Christmas. He's only 27 years old, and he made his Major League debut back in 2020 at the age of 22 years old. So that's just a little bit more about Contreras. What did we see? We saw a little fact about him and his brother at the game, too, that him and his brother, when they were kids in Venezuela, they played baseball with, was it like cardboard and rolled up tape or something like that? Like they had to figure out, they didn't have a baseball bat and a baseball, so they had to figure out ways to play baseball.
Mhm.
So, all right, a little bit of a shorter podcast, but we got to end it with some trivia from you. And it sounds like it's more Brewers trivia, right?
Mhm.
All right, so try to fool me, which you probably will. What do we have for some Brewers trivia here?
All right.
Make sure you speak into that mic, dude.
All right. First off, starting with Brewers' all-time career most triples.
Most triples in their career in Brewers history?
Yes.
Paul Molitor.
No, Paul Molitor's second.
Robin Yount.
Yes, Robin Yount has 126 triples.
Wow. I figured it had to be one of those two guys. I went with Paul Molitor, though. So, all right. What else do you got?
All right. Active leader in stolen bases for the Brewers.
Active leader in stolen bases. Is it Yelich?
Yes, it is
All right.
Yelich. An all-time Brewers stolen base leader.
All-time Brewers stolen base leader. Is it Yount?
No.
Paul Molitor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
It's always a safe bet. It's got to be one of those two guys, I feel like.
All right. Next up, we have best batting average for the Brewers in history.
Of all time?
Yes, of all time.
Paul Molitor.
No. Paul Molitor's second.
Is it Yount?
It's not Yount.
I feel like I just asked you and Luke this one, and I should know it. Oh, Cirillo. Jeff Cirillo.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff Cirillo. Yep, got it.
All right. This is so hard because I have to keep tapping out and going back in.
Okay.
All right. Brewers all-time player with the most extra base hits.
So the Brewer player all time with the most extra base hits. Is it Yount?
Yes.
Okay, Robin Yount.
960 extra base hits.
Okay. You got another one?
Yep.
All right. How many more are we going to do? A couple more?
Yeah, we're just going to do a couple more.
Okay.
All right. With the player that has struck out the most, like they're a batter.
They're an offensive player, and they
Yes.
struck out the most. Is it Robin Yount?
Robin Yount in second. They're 13 strikeouts away from this person.
It's not Paul Molitor.
It's not Paul Molitor. Wait. Paul Molitor's seventh on this list.
Okay. Is it Cooper?
What Cooper? Wait, no. Cecil Cooper? No. Cecil Cooper, whatever. He's 13th.
Okay. Is it Gantner?
No.
Thomas?
No.
Who?
It's Ryan Braun.
Oh, Ryan Braun. Okay. All right. One more?
I'm going to do, like, 5.
Okay.
It'll
Five
be
more.
quick.
Okay.
All right. We got runs.
Runs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is not active.
So most runs scored
Yes.
in their career?
Yes.
It's got to be Yount.
It is Robin Yount.
Okay. Next one.
RBIs.
Most RBIs?
Yep.
Yount.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Or at bats.
At bats, Yount.
Robin Yount.
Yeah.
All right.
2 more.
Pitcher with the most losses.
Ooh. Pitcher with the most losses?
This pitcher has 121 losses.
Is it Higuera?
No, I don't know who that is.
Well, okay. So they're not on that list, then I'd take it. Plesac?
No,
Who is it?
Jim Slayton.
Okay. All right.
I'm surprised Ben Sheets is 3rd on this list.
Well, it depends. I mean, for guys who maybe played a long time. So.
Yep.
All right. Last one.
I have 2 more.
Okay. 2 more.
We have wins.
Wins. Is that that's not Plesac, is it?
No,
Brandon Woodruff.
it's not Brandon Woodruff.
Brandon
Woodruff is 9th.
Higuera.
Higuera, no.
Who?
Is also Jim Slayton.
Okay. All right. All right. The last one now.
All right, so this is career-wise. Even if this player didn't play for the Brewers, like they played for the Brewers but played for another team.
Okay.
Home runs.
Most home runs and throughout their whole career. I mean, it's Aaron then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Hank Aaron. So, trick question to try to fool me there. You didn't get it. So, all right. That's it for Hutson's trivia. Pretty much all Brewers related, but hopefully you learned some fun facts with the top of the show where we went through some baseball facts, specifically a lot of baseball related ones. Which one of those facts, Hutson, surprised you the most?
The ground rule triple.
The ground rule triple one?
Mm-hmm.
That one surprised you the most? Yeah, you don't see that too often, right? You don't see that too often. So all right. That's gonna do it for us on this episode of the Kid Cave. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Kid Cave podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. We are also up on YouTube, so you can watch the video of this. It is also a part of the Man Cave podcast, so if you follow and subscribe to that, you get those episodes. Don't forget, though, if you could, it helps us out if you could give us a 5-star rating and a positive review. That way it helps others find the podcast. Until next time, that's Hutson. I'm Dan. We'll talk to you on the next episode of the Kid Cave.